Back to this game. Yes. I need to flip my headphones around because they're the wrong way around. So as you know, I've been playing this game for 4 different episodes now. This is the 5th one. Last episode turned out to be really long, so hopefully this one isn't going to be too long. Hopefully is the keyword. Let's load my game back up. I haven't played for a whole day, and that's because I need to rest my voice, one of all, and 2, I just wanted to relax, to be honest. Also, I would have uploaded yesterday. Anyway, I'm actually filming this at a different time. Usually I'm filming this in the morning or something, but today it's just afternoon. I just want to get this one out, to be honest. Chapter 2. Okay, I can't remember what happened. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. I think I remember. I think it was the execution, wasn't it? It's gone. She really is gone. Almost like there was nothing Jesus. Almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every lost sign of Psycho's existence has disappeared without a trace. Just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Man Kuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of the corpses. It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at the rotting cups every day. That can't be good for your health. I'm enjoying this. Let's go. Okay. I didn't have time to mourn about Psycho and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, sickening dream, but I have to really accept the reality of all of it. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Everyone must be really upset. Sorry I'm late. Hey, you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me.
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back. Why is Auto on? Auto gives me OCD right now. How do you turn off auto is my question. How do you turn it off auto though? Because that shit's annoying me. Hold up. I'll do a very quick search of how to turn off auto. Space. That's better. So what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it'd be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? The room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why do you stay in Saika's room? While staying there, her son hanging in the air, it would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. How that has happened once is a question of when, if not the next one takes place. Yeah, because Psycho made the first move.
Well,
But if we work together against Mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world, working together, fighting in a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
are you okay with this?
The Mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. It took over Hope's Peak, which is supposed to be defended, and then modified it to fit the desire. They created Monokuma, who seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. The cherry on the top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything had been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This isn't the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great a risk.
So
Then, what are we supposed to do? Everyone who truly does not want to escape will have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
what?
No what? I don't
can't
want to
take
live
it.
if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? There's no difference from us killing him ourselves. But if you hadn't voted for him, all of us would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Psycho. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened if we had refused. In the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself when you just itch my ear, Jesus. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
This is a school announcement.
Right.
It is now 10 p.m.
Alright.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing.
Oh, and one other
It
thing.
was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Where did I put my food? I was eating that. Oh, it's all the way in the corner. Spaghetti. Aha.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember the burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions.
Bah.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that about? Just about now? Just now, Jesus. Was he saying that was all for what happened? That's pretty cool, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Saika, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair had only just begun. Chapter 2, we're starting. Boys laugh with despair. Okay. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What was he gonna do this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I just like how he's he truly is a fucking good guy, isn't he?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Taka, no.
Now reach way up and bend way down.
You're kidding me.
Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Takenov. Doesn't this feel great? Being stuck inside like this. You know how you gotta make sure you stay healthy. Jesus, why? You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat this. Oh god, this is hard. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Well, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I to just die for? Am I to just die in writing agony for? So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to exercise. Oh boy, you look a bit pissed, Sakura. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Jesus Christ, this is so dumb. Passed down from generation to generation in the empire of darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk in the middle school. I'm so unenthusiastic right now, I can't. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Simple. Did you read the course down here to get us to exercise?
Hey,
No. Of course not. Do you think I have that kind of free time in my hands? Okay, so then. I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial, here over Hope's Peak, a whole new world open up to you, okay?
What the heck?
A whole new world?
you got
It'd really suck if you had to live forever with nothing new to simulate you. Besides, I don't think any of us have ADD and HD, okay? Shut up. Besides, and I know how you kids. Oh Jesus! Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
very
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world until you explode. Explode? With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us with even more confused than when he had shown up. Give me a sec. My boy. But a new world?
Could it
Is he
be?
talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, you don't know until you look.
Hey,
However, Mad, it seems that we have to search for school one more time.
you hear me?
Okay, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back at the dining hall and must share what we found. Okay, we're basically a one-trick pony. You know that.
Got it!
More like a stable food source. Now let's get moving. Soon gives words as a signal. Everyone scattered and left the gym. Okay, let's get going. I want to go check if the second floor is open, because that might be the issue here. No, I don't even want to speak to him right now. It's open. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's got to be something here. These are toilets. I think this is a library, yeah. What's that? What's this? Host Peak Academy?
Indeed.
It was bathed under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read into other people's mails without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave us here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I folded the paper and read what was written on it there. From Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. For the years we've been committed to shaping a youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long proud history as an institution of higher learning with a full governmental support. Our graduates into society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control has made it necessary. Make no mistake, this isn't the end for Hope's Peak Academy. Okay. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. I personally sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of the letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust letter it collected, it doesn't seem to have opened recently. If I had to guess, this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean that it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked at stuff online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words...
So it must have been a part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone could create a place to judge and execute people. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Okay. Of course, that's all assuming this letter is real. Fair enough.
However,
If it is real, how am I accidentally doing that? If it is real, though, does that solve one mystery surrounding the school? The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution. It's true. But then, what's about the other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control made it necessary. Make no mistake, this is the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did I mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say more until we find more details. So in other words, the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or I wanna leave. Wait. There's a door there. What's behind this door? Some kind of archive. All of a sudden saw in there was stacks of old books and files. Can't imagine what business you'd have in there. That's true, I don't really have any reason to check it out. I'm absolutely shocked. How come? They have all these books in here and not one copy of any of my works. Well, yeah, why would they have comics in the library? Plus, most fanfics is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You don't get it, not at all. I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. What?
No, nothing.
You hear this. Now hear this. Appearance means nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than a wind that contains a pulp of my genius.
Here we go.
Jesus Christ. He's like a cat, not gonna lie. My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. Same. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? And not particularly, nothing is really caught my attention so far. And why do I read I? Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but content seems lacking.
You know nothing.
Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books, young adult, that's also a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Folker. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with pure love and feelings. Don't compare them to the garbage of yours. Hey, she's not stopping. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of letters. Someone should just burn it all. Ooh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. What the fuck? Boy-on-boy? I don't care if it's a anime or comic or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth. Throw away culture that will be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Ugh, just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. God, you've insulted me. You've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Jesus Christ. There's a laptop. It looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old. It's covered in dust.
So
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. It's something I could use and go online and see what's happening, going on in the outside the world. It's broken. There's nothing I can really do about it. You can take it to her though. What's her name? Person who fixes computers. Remarkably dusty in here, and lighting is less than ideal. For a lobby, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. But still, this light. Oh god. This lobby's most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Must have been a lot of windows here. It's a classroom. Reality isn't everything. If they're in here. Hold up. Hold up, because I know I'm lagging a little, and that's probably because I have wallpaper engine on. So let's just quit this quickly. Also quit Origin. Oh yeah, I plan to make a Sims 4 video soon, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Thank you for 200 subscribers. I'm gonna say that too. Okay. Where do I want to go now? Oh, it's a swimming pool, I think, over here. Yeah. Whoa.
just a second.
Hey, we're going to. Hey, guess what? That's what I found. A pool. There's a pool here. A pool. Pool. Jesus Christ. You don't have to keep repeating. I got it. How's the machine gun? There's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Nina seems to be more excited than usual. Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would you need something like that here? Was it pointed towards the girls? Celeste is here. Second floor is opened up and the living area has grown. A number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been made much more comfortable for us. You know, it's much easier to kill people now too.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial might not be so bad. Knocking?
Yeah.
Oh, you need your handbook to get inside the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really? What? He always comes out of the room. If you want to unlock the locker room, you have to swipe your personal ebook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, on your boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
But
What if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? What the fuck? And all who commit such indecency will be punished without mercy for the scandalous sexual depravity. See? There's a Gatling gun. Oh boy. It's just... Jesus Christ. See? There's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? It will be like daka 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 daka.
just a second.
I bet it'd be really hard to get shot with that thing. No, it'd be a little worse than that. What happens if someone loans a handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would not? What? That never occurred to me. To think someone could be so so cowardly and so devilish. Okay, how does this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There. Now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? Because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent the handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they'd be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem often concerned with this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's all cause oh Jesus Christ, I'm not saying that. Yeah, sure. So to keep anything from unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. In that case, why don't you ask that? I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. Some moment decided to share a room, there'd be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Yes.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms. You're full so cunning, do whatever you want. Jesus.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later.
Okay, so the new regulations in place. See ya! Okay, that was a bit weird. Man, that stupid bear ruined my mood. Maybe I'll take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it.
Celestial, you wanna come with me?
As for me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting my water on my face.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. Pretty sure that only applies to you. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. I can get it now and hope someone else finds out something worthwhile. I mean, it's just a handbook. So it's obviously updated it, hasn't it? All I can do is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, head back to dining hall as soon as possible. Oh, that was quick. I thought I had to walk there or something.
Listen to me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover anything interesting? New? Anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
Okay.
At the pool, a freaking pool. And the locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well.
I was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down.
There was a
and
warehouse and a bathhouse on the first floor of the warehouse and the bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
listen. You hear me?
The warehouse is clocked full of food, clothes, and whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. Go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like.
Are you okay with
Keep
this?
in mind, of course, that's going out at night time is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking me out of you? Did you find anything like this? Like that? Oh well,
What?
wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get houses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not what I saw. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if you have a goddamn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking
We're still
around.
trapped in this piece of shit school. You need to find a goddamn way out. No, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is key, yes? For now, you must find a way to enjoy your current situation.
You piece of.
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue investigation and let everyone know if you discover something.
So then,
So we're done for today? Well, yeah, I guess so. Is it free time then? That seemed to suddenly go heavy again. Dude, the location of that big guy who makes fanfic and the psychic guy is so fitting right now. What the fuck? That's kind of scary, not gonna lie to you. Okay. Is this the Mossman's plan? To give us hope, then to turn around and betray that hope?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Okay. We'll promise not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess we'll just go to bed. Okay. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm perfectly average. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Is he mocking my boy? Are you mocking my boy? Why? You don't mock Makoto like that. Why would you do that? You bitch. Okay. It's morning, isn't it?
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day. Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been...
Regulations, maybe?
New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
Okay, now it's been added. There's 11 stuff now, I'm pretty sure. But right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already? Nope, we're still waiting on Baikyo and Taka. Baikyo is no surprise, the strange Taka's not here yet. On Taka, I'm sure, imagine he's trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough, just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there's one problem, which is, I'm thirsty.
Hey, come
How
on.
the hell is that a problem? Femi, would you make some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Oh, why me?
let's see.
The widest figure reminds me of the owner of a coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your
This
reason?
is fine.
I feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please. Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Fumi shulked his way into the kitchen. A few minutes later. Thank you for waiting. Fumi reappeared with a trained hand, a gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to
I am
think about this in
pathetically
a
declined. You're not my
common-sense
type
kind
at
of way.
all. It's all about the law of causality, basic instinct, act and react. Gah. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played on her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh,
Wait, she cocked it head to the side, and it threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. Crash!
what?
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we're at a coffee shop, just like any normal, everyday cafe. I sit down and order some tea. Then they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? And I further imagine I said, oh yes, I'd like milk tea, please. In this case, I go along with my team and they may bring me a small container of milk. Yes? Which is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be a part of the process from the outset. Fragrance is overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup, no condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I review their menu to see if Jesus Christ, it's just milk tea. I cannot acknowledge milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe a shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with the wide-eyed bewilderment. What the fuck? I went for the trouble to make you that tea and you want me to go even further? Yes, I realize it can be kind of a hassle. Even cafes that offer proper milk tea is always more expensive than the simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you are not going to offer the highest level of quality? We don't have a menu. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine. Jesus Christ, she seems so pissed. What? What the fuck? I do love corruption. You're like a totally different person just now. Yeah, shit, you totally went psycho there. She is psycho. Yeah, she is. I'm not kidding you. She's a scary chick. Dining hall flew open and one of the later rebels came storming in. But bad news, everyone. There's a mystery afoot.
Huh?
Huh? What happened? It seemed by Q refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing the doorbell for over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there.
I think maybe...
I like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What do you meant by that? Didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what he might mean. Maybe a good idea if we split up and go look for him.
Listen to me!
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your
Stop
problem?
stop trying to run up everyone. Okay, I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep hammering that button until I get a response.
Well
Very well done. The rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late. Anyway, we just have to do our best to find Baikura. So where might Baikura have gone? Maybe he went to go check out the second floor in the school again. She's a crazy bitch. I'm not lie to you. Yes. Last time he went to the first floor, he was in the library. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Baikura? Of all the things I imagined, this definitely was not one of them.
Hey,
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm fishing.
I'm fishing.
What does it look like
I
I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and start showing up, one after another.
You!
I'm very curious, so this is where you've been hiding. My boy. 1 sec. The heck you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never seen such a course novel. I've never read such a course novel before. And it might prove useful at some point.
Well,
What were you reading? A mystery novel.
well.
Are you gonna use what you're learning in there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah. It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what?
Naturally.
Decide to fight. Of course I'll come up with something original. Or else this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high stakes, high tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you're gonna have to make sure it's entertaining. As well as some chill down my spine. All of a sudden, there was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
Damn
Fuck
you!
do you mean game? That's fucked up. But it is a game. A game of life or death, which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it. He's right. It's a zero-sum game. Huh?
Are you okay with this?
It's a part of the game history, mathematical model. In games theory, what we are going through right now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, the other must necessarily lose something. In other words, it's a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
I see.
I mean, like a kind of elimination match.
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to school life. The school life you've been subjected to here. In this case,
Is that okay?
our limited resource is only that one of us can successfully become the weapon.
So, in other words,
This game is designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. But that can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there'd be no reason to continue playing the game.
what?
Why do I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. His smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. So, sounds like you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose, am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. You don't speak like others, exactly what I would expect from the Togami here, apparently. It's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
You talk like that, well, if you were to end up dead.
Not possible.
I won't. It simply was
You
impossible.
son of a bitch!
I'm so confused. Okay. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, I still can't believe it.
What?
Believe what? An uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
Piece of shit!
I'm going to fucking kill
Don't
you.
make me
Like I
repeat
said,
myself.
I will die. Keep saying that, but don't bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He's the ultimate affluent progeny, after all. It was a boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges will immediately raise him to stand victorious, Jesus. Even if it's a life and death situation. Is that not shown by Kira? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is because on the same as you, games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
Oh well, I do apologize. But anyway, let me say this to all of you. You need to try harder. If opponent isn't going to give their best, where's the fun for me?
no.
It's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
It's because...
This isn't a game. Our life's on the line, you know. To kill your own friends is
It's horrific.
it's horrific. Friends? Who decided that? Huh? You're not friends, quite the opposite. We're in competition, we're enemies. But you know.
What?
But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and accept what I'm telling you. Let me just check how long I've been recording for. Jesus Christ. Alive. Okay, that's decent.
Come on.
Yes? If you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Stop fucking around!
Hey, you shithead. You get off on bullying people that can't fight back? You wanna try that on me? So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's gonna last?
Piece of shit!
Fuck you.
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate that you would waste such a breath and you'd waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
You son of
That's
a
it.
bitch!
You're fucking dead.
Just a second.
Hold on, just calm down.
Piece of
I
shit!
am calm. I was just calm. Anyway, I have no intention of working the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time. And I hate wasting my time. Waste of time?
Not possible.
Engaging in a friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet.
Shit.
Quit talking like you're fucking in a fucking movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that ultimately you're all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second glance back, Baikyo left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
But
Was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt.
don't fuck with me.
Well, fuck him then.
Maybe.
But what he said, he might not be necessarily wrong. I mean, you can say for sure someone won't poison our food. can you say? Jesus. Hey, come on, you too, Toko.
Anyway,
Well, it's not like anyone could care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you'd all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. None of us think that. You just think, you don't think that. I know people like to play victim, but this is totally out there. You think I just don't know, but I do. You want me gone. And I'm sure that the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Jesus Christ. Hey, Toko, wait. Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can do to bring her back. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everybody headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. I don't have time to take one day off. I have to get myself going. Free time. I want to actually go buy some gifts, to be honest. Leave the area? Yes, I would like to. I've got a lot of money, so maybe it'd be worth it. Okay, give it a shot. I have no coins. How do I get coins? I really want to buy a gift though, bitch. Hey, thank you for giving me another coin when I didn't even need it. Hold up, is there a camera in here? There isn't. Okay, there is. I was about to say if there wasn't, I would be here. The vending machine doesn't seem to take any money, so I guess I can drink as much as we want. I kinda hate looking at it, should stop being up on it. Because all I can do is kinda take stuff from this machine, which I don't know how to use. Learn more about it. Coins at the school, these modern coins are treasures valued by kings and thieves alike. You use the handbook makes seem the modern coins you currently have. You put coins in the machine here, there's a chance you could win a prize. The more coins you use, the better chance you have of trying something new. Check the presents section of the handbook menu to review your presents. Would you like to try it? Yeah, I would. How do you? It's gonna happen 17 times. Lucky. Am I gonna be lucky every time? Oh, fuck. Oh, I read it as anthem, but it's just an item. Oh, delicious. Yeah, I'm sure we should. There, yeah. Who do I want to speak to right now is the question. I mean, I want to speak to Celeste, but I'm not entirely sure, because I enjoyed speaking to my voice psycho, but she's dead now, so like I don't want to speak to her. Unless I like just go back to the inn and like Spare hotel, huh? I don't really have anyone to speak to. I only speak to programmer. Ian? Okay, you have nothing to speak to her about. I don't really have anything to do. I mean, I can always just skip. But they recommend I don't, so maybe I should go check the swimming pool area. Let's go up. Maybe I'll just speak to her.
Ah, well, hello.
Mr. Naigi, funny meeting you here. I salute to you.
You.
Salute, I just saluted, you see? That was the ultimate, Hifimi ultimate salute, Zam. Do you want to hang out with Hifimi? Okay. Cosplayers these days are totally ignorant of the origin, the history, and the significance of the hobby. And if you don't know your history, you can never have a complete cosplay experience. So Mr. Naigi, prepare for a gloriously detailed history of the cosplay world. Now, in 1955, I listened to Hifimi's half-obsessed ranting for way too long. Hifimi and I grew a little closer today. Like, yeah, sure. You think you'll like curry? I'll give him curry then, why not? You can have some curry. Oh, thank you for this most wonderful item. Does that mean you liked it? I see quality in Mr. Naiki. Quality, and that's why I decided to present you the lecture on the If you're going to be friends, you must be fully informed. I will promote no fanfic bigotry whatsoever. I don't think we have any fanfic bigotry. I mean, I don't know anything about that kind of geeky stuff anyway. See? There is. To you, fanfic equals geeky, right? But that's what the word is. But what is that what the word is worth? Huh? Did I say something wrong? But that's okay. Because I take the word geek as a compliment. For you see, there's nobody on earth so full of knowledge as a geek.
Yes, indeed.
In a sense, a geek is an expert. That's why a total expert. A successful musician must necessarily be a music geek. A good movie director is a music geek. You see? Those experts, those geeks who open up the world to others. So when you say writing fanfic is geeky, you're recognizing this as true experts. Okay, so what exactly is the fanfic then?
Here we go.
Oof, super direct question. FTW. Oh no. Basically, we have all kinds of stores and events, right? These are the groups of holy warriors sell their own stuff based on games, comics, anime, and everything. And the stuff people make is fanfic. Comics are the most common creation, but it also includes games, music, and even merchandise. By the way, there's a name for when a group of fanfic creators come together. Specifically, I need to know this. It's any organized group that comes together to release their work. A group that comes together to. Oh, circle? Is it a circle? Oh, sure it is. You knew that. I mean, it's only common sense. I certainly hope you don't expect me to explain such common sense topics every time. Like I said, I don't know too much about this stuff. This goes well beyond. I don't know too much. But I guess I can't blame you. Propaganda never touches on that. So, as a fanfic ambassador, by the time I'm done with you, you'll be itching to buy a premium pass to the next fanfic con. Right? Obviously he's excited, but that's it for today. I hope you're excited for your next lesson. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for the two of us. I'm kind of scared, but to see what this future has in store for the two of us. Yeah, me too. Your free report card has been updated based on your experience with the film. Okay. You just unlocked this handiwork, the skill handiwork. Give yourself a pat on the back, you earned it. After all done, I decided to head back to my room for a while. There's still plenty of time left. I can't sit around here, I should head out. I have nothing to do, to be honest. I got no one on the map is Smiley, it's kinda sad. Except, Rocky 3. But like, I'm not gonna go to him. I don't know who to see right now, I don't really have much to do. I wanna look at the path actually. Get in. This bathtub is huge. It is. What's behind that door? Is this a sauna or something? What's this? Is it heat soap for sauna? Maybe. Let's leave. Hey Makoto, what's up? Should I hang out with Taika for a while? Yeah, fun. What's that? You wanna hear what I have to say?
Quiet down and listen.
Very well. I've got many views on many topics, and I'll share them all with you. Oh god. Taika went into extreme details on many of his theories, Jesus. Taika and I grew a little closer today, reflecting no thanks. Hey Makoto, as long as we're talking, let's really talk. What'd you say? Oh sure, that's fine. Excellent.
You hear me?
Then let's go down to the brass tacks and find out where we all stand on big issues. What should we discuss? Politics, economy, and international affairs? Hold on, it's not a big serious discussion. Can't we just have a normal conversation? I think that's the best way to learn about people, I think. What do you mean by a normal conversation? For example, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Listen to me.
Study, of course. I'm a student, aren't I? A student must be studying professional, of course. And, of course, my duties of the chairperson of the Morals Committee. Jesus. Keep me quite busy, yeah.
You understand?
Christ, it is my duty to foster an environment in which we can all focus on our studies. Okay, but what else? Like, when you're at home? Or do you just have some time to kill? If I have time to kill, I study. I see. Haha, this is fun. Okay, my turn. Makoto, what do you like to do in your spare time? Just normal stuff. Watch TV, play video games. Huh? And this helps you study? How? Oh no, it's not about studying, it's just for fun, you know?
That's wrong.
But doing things just for fun serves no purpose. There must be more to it. You wouldn't spend your valuable time doing something useless, would you? You can insist what you want, but in the end. But maybe there is a good reason, like getting into something and talking to people about it. So maybe... Seriously, it's just for fun. So that's all there is to it. It's just something fun to do.
Just hold on.
Possible, there must be a reason you haven't realized it. Which means it's a perfect opportunity for you to reflect and learn something about yourself. However, if you don't come with an answer that makes him happy, we'll never get anywhere. Insist all you want, but in the end, maybe there's a good reason, blah 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 blah. So maybe... Actually, it is studying. Like, sometimes it pretty much is studying. Some games have to do with history and stuff. Unacceptable.
You hear me?
Things like that twisted truth to teach you nothing useful. Got to learn about the past, crack open a history book. Okay. You argue about this people if they don't. So can you think of any other reasons? It says what I want, but in the end, maybe there is a good reason. Like getting against something. No, wait.
You hear me?
So waiting for your friends. And how it's useful, it helps you give something to talk about with other people. You're lucky this whole time. Something to talk about? Like when you see something awesome on TV or some awesome game and you want to share it with someone. Find people who feel the same way and that's how you make friends, see? What? What?
This is ridiculous.
I was once blind, but now I see. What the heck?
How unfortunate.
Oh Jesus. The thing that's plagued me for years. I tried making friends, but whenever I would make a conversation, it would die after a few minutes. Now I've finally found an answer.
I see.
I need to study more games, more TV shows. Now you don't have to study them. I'm so ashamed of myself. There was a whole summer around here. I totally go hide in it. I let it get to me. I wasted all that time. I never saw the blind spot for my studies. I'm a complete embarrassment, not qualified to even be a most completely, let alone lead it. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Thank you, Professor Makoto. What? Professor? You've taught me the most valuable lesson. You've earned my respect and the title of a professor. That's gonna make stuff super awkward. Haha, there's no need to be modest, Professor. I'll come with for the next lesson, and until then, I will strive to learn as much as I can on my own. Well then, Professor, by your leave. Without waiting for a reply, Tiger ran off. Professor. Although, thinking about it, I totally didn't hate it. Professor Makoto. Let me just check the time. Okay, I'll end it here, considering it's been like a whole hour. I don't want it to be like the last episode where it became a whole... Nice, yay. A whole big thing. A whole 2-hour series thing. So that was horrible. It wasn't horrible, but it was big, let's just say. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, not continue. Let's save. That's what I meant to say. Let's save this part here. Is it saved? Okay, it is. Wait, no, I don't want to see more. Oh, no. Fuck me. I intended to do something else. I know it's not time. System. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please don't subscribe. Please dislike the video and throw your computer out the window, because that's how it works. Yes. Next video will be in the end screen. If not, then it will just recommend a video that's on my channel that you might like. I don't know. It's up to you guys, honestly. I don't even know. I'm so tired. I'm happy I've got this done. Hopefully this should be uploaded today, if not tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next gay-ass episode.